Hello and welcome to Making Joyful Noise, brought to you by beautiful St. Paul Lutheran Church in downtown Sarasota, Florida. My name is John Ferreira, and I am the Director of Music Ministries and the organist at the church. This coming Sunday, September 25th, we are going to be combining music with both the St. Paul singers and the hymns that the congregation will be singing and the postlude that are all going to be related to each other in one way or another. The opening hymn is Gather Us In. It's number 532. It's by Marty Haig. It's a familiar one to our congregation. It's well-liked. And we'll be talking more about Marty Haig as we go through our Advent season. We're going to be using some of his music. Right after that, the St. Paul Singers are going to be doing an anthem called More Love to Thee, O Christ. Now, it's based on a hymn, so it's a very familiar hymn melody. The words are talking about we are giving thee, him, more love to thee, O Christ. That's followed by, soon after the sermon, the hymn of the day, which is number 715, and it's called Christ Be Our Light. Now, it was written by Bernadette Farrell, written both the text and the music by Bernadette Farrell. She was born in 1957, so when you consider the whole hymnal, this is a very contemporary hymnal. As I said before, the opening hymn, the very first word is gather. On the hymn of the day, we have the very last word or sentence to be gathered today. So we're working on the gathering and learning and loving theme at the beginning of the service. We are expecting right after that to have Holy Communion, where Christ himself gives himself for us. The last hymn is called Lord, Whose Love in Humble Service. It's a hymn that's based on a melody that we all know. It's from what they call the Sacred Heart series, or the Sacred Heart hymnal. I especially love that last verse. Let me just read it very quickly for you. Call by worship to your service, forth in your dear name we go. To the child, to the youth, the aged, love in living deeds to show. This is what St. Paul Church is really famous for, is all of the good things that they don't just talk about, they do. And then it continues with hope and health, goodwill and comfort, counsel, aid, and peace we give. To your servants, Lord, in freedom may your mercy know and live. So the whole service is packaged well with the music. So the postlude is called Rigodon. It's a 16th century Baroque dance. You'll enjoy it and try not to get up and dance in the aisles. It's a very familiar piece to most organists. Thank you very much for listening, and tune in on Sunday morning at 9:30 a.m. St. Paul Lutheran Church, Sarasota, Florida. Thank you for listening.